there is so impressive. Okay, so do you guys want to know the different ways that you can make money with doTERRA? There's 5 ways, okay? The first one is retail. But we don't ever buy retail, right? Repeat after me. We don't ever buy retail, ever. This is what I tell everybody because literally you're just throwing your money away when you purchase retail. You really are. But if somebody does want to purchase retail for some strange reason, what you'll do is you will send them to your website because doTERRA gives you a free website. And that you will make 25% off of the profit purchase there. So, is that a bucket or a pipeline?
Bucket.
Bucket, yes. Okay. Now the second way you get paid is a really fun way. Is the Fast Start bonus. You get paid this weekly, okay? So this bonus is designed to get you off to a fast start by providing money now. Because you want money now, right? So each enrollee, so if you're the person who is building a business, you must keep a $100 order every month, which you're like, $100? Really? You don't even notice it because you're selling enough oils to pay for it. And, excuse me, the reason that is because doTERRA doesn't want, Jane out there selling oils and she just has lemon and lavender. Because she doesn't, that's not the way you should be doing things. You should be building your oils, using them, experiencing them, and sampling other people, and that kind of thing, okay? So if you have to make a $100 a month investment in your business, trust me, it's easy peasy. Okay, so this bonus is paid on new enrollees PBs for the first 60 days. You earn 20% of personal enrollment purchases, 10% of the second generation's enrollment purchases, and 5% of third generation enrollment purchases. This is paid weekly. So sometimes my check will hit for the week, and I'm like, woo, $800 for the week for my bonus there. Sometimes I'm like 200. Like it just depends, right? So I'm going to show you what that means. Okay, so let's say that I enroll Heather. Okay, come on up here, Heather. This is Heather. I enroll Heather. So I get 20% off of Heather, okay? And then Heather, you're going to enroll Melanie. Okay, all right. So then Heather here gets 20%, and then I get 15%. Right. Yeah. And 10%. I'm sorry. And then Leah is going to be enrolled by Melanie. See how that works? Percent, and I get 5. Okay, and that's nice. It is. It really is. Because after you have a bunch of people doing that, it's quite lovely to just have that extra check coming in every month. So is this a bucket or is it a pipeline? It's both because Heather is my bucket because I had to go enroll her, physically enroll her, but the rest is pipeline. Okay, all right.
Can you sit down now?
You guys are wonderful, beautiful, really. Okay, so this is a lovely way to earn income. The next, which is super fun, is the Power of 3 bonus. Okay. So when I first started, I didn't really know about this or how to do it or what I was doing at all. For that matter, I had like 70 million people on my front line because I didn't know what I was doing. But good thing we all know how to structure now. So the Power of 3 bonus is just, I'll go over this really quick, simply by structuring people. So let's say that I enroll 3 people and I get a $50, just a bonus for that. It's just $50, a bonus, it's nice, okay? But my job is to teach those other 3 people how to help 3 people like I did them. So they go out and they help 3 people. Everybody knows 3 people. And here's the thing, you naturally share oils. If you don't believe me, wait till you get oils. You will just share them naturally. You're like, see somebody in the grocery store and they're like, oh, I get a headache. Here, I have this. And they're like, oh, where do I get them? Well, come to a class, or you can get it from me. You just naturally share oil. So you find more than 3 people, okay? So then, those 3 people, they're doing what you did. So there's a $250 bonus, and then there's a $1,500 month bonus that you get every single month. That's just a bonus. It's nice. Okay? Then we're going to talk about the unilevel organization bonus monthly, okay? And I'm not going to go too deep into this because I don't want to confuse you. This is like flapping in the wind here, okay? All right, so this is paid off your unilevel, your volume, and how many people are ordering, that kind of thing, okay? So doTERRA's is very different. So this bonus is paid monthly on a compressed organizational volume. You receive compensation on 7 levels of referrals. You can receive a percentage of sales on each level. Notice how the percentage grows the further down it goes. What that means is if I enroll you, and then you enroll her, and you enroll her, and you enroll him, I get paid more off of what you've done than what you do. So most companies are like, me, let me enroll you, not everybody else. So what that means, doTERRA flipped that. They want people to help other people. By you helping her, and you helping her, and you helping him, it benefits each person instead of everybody fighting and being in competition. Because that's what happens in companies like this. So doTERRA didn't want that to happen, okay? So you can see all the way down, if you help 3 people, and then 9, and then they help, and then they help, and they help, and they help. And then you have 2,187 people in your organization, and you may say, holy cow, 2,000 people? How will I ever know 2,000 people? How will I ever get 2,000 people enrolled? Well, you won't. you won't. But I know people that you don't know. You know people that she doesn't know. You know people that she doesn't know from all across the world. And just by sharing and sampling and talking to them, guess what? They go out and do the same thing. And trust me, it's happening for me all across the country. I've had people contact me that I don't even know because somebody has referred me or talked to them. That's what happens. And that is how your organization grows to that. And then that check, that $32,000, do you think that's a year or a month? That's a month. That's not monopoly, that's real. Trust me, it's over and over again. Okay? Now, on a reverse plan, like in most network marketing companies, they pay more on less. So that's why they're like me, because their retention rate is so poor. They can't afford to keep you around for so long. doTERRA's like, I'm gonna wait, and you're gonna make the most on the most, and the least on the least. Okay, so you earn the least on the least, the most on the most. If your team grew at multiples of 3 that would grow at this rate, each person purchased 150 of product, your check would be around $32,000 per month. If reversed, on most network marketing companies, you would have a $12,000 check. Okay. So the next way you get paid, the 5th way, is the leadership. Oh, I forgot to ask you, is that a bucket or a pipeline?
Pipeline.
Totally a pipeline. It's like amazing pipeline. I love it. I just like turn it on and I go to sleep. It's still pouring. It's amazing. Like I never thought I would get to that. It's awesome. Okay, so leadership bonus. This is just something doTERRA's like, you know what, we love you guys, you're awesome, we're just going to give you leadership bonuses. Once you hit leadership rank, which is silver and above, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, above, you get these little shares. So with silver, you get a 2%. So you get 1 share, you get an extra $150 bonus. You know, that's nice, $150, that's fine. Gold, you get 5 shares, you get an extra $750 bonus. That's nice. Platinum, you get an extra $1,500 month bonus. Diamond, you get an extra $4,000 month bonus. Just a bonus. I love it. I can't wait. It's nice. Okay. Who would like to just have that as a bonus? I can't wait. Like seriously, like I love it because I know then I can do the things I want to do with my family. All right. So we're going to talk on the back here. We're going to go over ranks because you're like, what are you talking about ranks? What does that even mean, right? So let's say an executive. Who is shooting to be executive this month? Yes, okay. So how many OV would you need? And what's OV? Can somebody tell me what OV is?
Overall volume.
Overall sales volume. That means if you enroll her, him, her, it all counts to your volume. If you enroll her, him, it all counts towards your volume, okay? So an executive is how much overall volume?
2,000.
2,000, okay? An elite is how much overall volume?
3,000.
And a premier is what?
5,000.
What do you need to be premier?
2
Right. So to be premier, you need to help 2 people become executive. You need to help 2 people have $2,000 a month volume. I've had people host a class and become elite in one class. Have $3,000 volume just from themselves, not counting their team, just from one class before. So that's how you become premier, okay? And then you come into doTERRA's leadership ranks, okay? Silver and above. What rank here looks good to you? Like, hey, I could totally do that. Which one looks good to you guys?
Gold. I mean, obviously, you know,
Gold?
top, but
Anybody else?
I'd be
Gold?
happy with gold.
Most people say gold. That's why most people say that. Personally, the reason I think most people say gold, and I'm going to go ahead and say this because I really love Tony Robbins and I listen to everything he says, and he says the same thing, is because this is what you can wrap your mind around. $4,900 a month. It's hard to wrap your mind around 9,000, 17,000, right? That's kind of hard to do, isn't it? So I have you do certain exercises for you to open your mindset and to take that in, because if you don't think you can make this, you never will. If you don't think you're worthy of that, or that it's in the cards for you, or for whatever reason, or, you know, my dad used to tell me, well, it's just not in the cards for us, Kate. And I was like, you know, I felt in my heart that that wasn't right. I just felt that. So, how many of you guys have listened to the Tony Robbins How to End Financial Sabotage? It's like a must. If you're on my team, you have to listen to it. Because I want you to get to a bigger mindset than this, because I had the same problem. Okay, so the average silver makes $2,200 a month, okay? The average gold, which is I'm a gold, makes $4,900 a month. And then the average platinum, $9,500, and then diamond, $17,000 a month. I don't know about you guys, but I could do a lot of things with $17,000. I'm still working on this. Getting my mind like to here is still a little difficult, $112,000 a month. But I know it can be done because I see women do it all the time in doTERRA. And they're just regular, ordinary women like us. They just do it. So Dave Ramsey is actually a huge supporter of network marketing. And I had a girl join our team the other day because she said, well, Dave Ramsey told me I need to have 2 types of income. So I'm gonna start doing this. And he is a huge supporter of network marketing because it's an honest way to make more money than most doctors make without having to go to college and rack up $100,000 in debt. Yeah. So, and it's an amazing opportunity. So those are the average ranks there. So okay, let's just say you're gold. What do you need to be gold? Look down there. What do you need? Can somebody tell me?
3 premieres.
3 premieres. And what do you need to hit premiere?
2 executives.
Executives.
Saying elite.
Let me tell you. Maybe you're going to be elite this month. Maybe that's why I keep saying it. Push for it, sister. I think you can. Okay, you can do anything you want to do. Trust me. Anything you want to do, you can do it.
In my pants.
Yeah.
And y'all would all know about it on Facebook.
I promise you do. Okay. All right. So that's what it takes. Is it easy? No, it's not easy. Is it fun?
Yeah.
Is it trying? You know, I always picture myself like, you know, those like athletes like running across the finish line, like all sweaty, like chest out. That's me every month. At the end of the month, I'm like, and then bam, next month comes. You got to do it again. But it's fun. I love it. I have so much passion. And it's not just my passion, it's everybody's passion. Everybody who does this has just burning desire inside of them to do it more and more and more. It's just, and you know, another thing is, remember that personal growth we talked about? The reason why people love this so much is because prepare to fall in love with yourself. Like I could cry. Prepare to wholeheartedly fall in love with who you are. I look in the mirror and I'm like, no makeup on, don't care. I'm like, I love you. You're so awesome. Thank you for being, you're a good mom. But then I sent my kid to school in long sleeves and pants today. I felt a little bad, but I still, you know, you love who you are because you always have to work on that person. That's the best feeling ever. And you'll raise your standards. And once you start raising your standards in life, things start changing. Doors start opening for you. If you have something in your life that you know that you need to give up, that you know that's holding you back from growth, lay it down and move on. Whether it be something you struggle with inside internally, an addiction, thought process, whatever it means, just you need to lay it down and step forward, okay? All right. So that's that. Okay. Okay, so I don't know why that's there. Okay, all right. So this is the second part, and I'll try and go quick in this. Okay. So here is. I'll go to back to my story. I kind of told you guys my story a little bit, but I want to talk about the business side. So I didn't mean to do this as a business. Like I said, I literally woke up one morning. I had already been using oils for a full year at this point. I'd been talking about them on Facebook and stuff, but I wasn't really selling them or anything. I just had a baby. She was 2 months old. I literally put my feet on the floor, and I got this sick feeling in my stomach, like somebody punched me. And I was like, I'm gonna have to put her in daycare. Somebody else is gonna have to watch my child. Oh, and then I'm gonna go in debt because it's $147 a week.